Hi everybody, it's Tina again with the new video. This one, I'm trying to do a quick one before I have to start work, but this one has to do with sitting on the fence. I've been accused by many people, or not many people, but I've been accused of sitting on the fence. And what that means is that I don't take a stand strongly one way or another. And that is the God's honest truth. And I never will. And let me tell you why. Because if I choose to sit on the fence, I have a very objective standpoint of what is going on with people and around us, and be able to objectively see what is going on. Now, as a 34 plus year psychological clinician, sitting on the fence is kind of what we're trained to do. Nothing in this world is black and white. There is gray everywhere. So it's up to us to navigate people through those gray waters. And doing so and sitting on the fence politically, religiously, every way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very much a believer. Very much. But as far as political parties go and things, what I tend to do, and I don't know if this would work for you all, but what I tend to do is I tend to look at causes and platforms rather than political parties. So I'm considered bi or tripartisan because there's more than two parties, even though the Democratic and the Republican parties are the top. There are the independent and the Green parties as well. So I look at who's the best person for the job, for the topics or causes that I care about. And I would suggest that you all do the same. I mean, whether it's animal rights, animal treatment, human trafficking, border issues, equal rights, marriage equality, LGBTQIA plus issues, whatever, the Second Amendment, whatever your case is or your cause are, the best thing I would suggest to navigate through these muddy gray waters is to find out what your cause is. What is it that you believe in? And go from there. I mean, it's so easy to jump on a bandwagon or to say, I'm a diehard Democrat or I'm a diehard liberal, which are two different things, by the way. So I encourage you to go ahead and look that kind of stuff up. But, they're different. And then you have extremists on both sides who say, they take the First Amendment or the Second Amendment or any amendment, really. They take it too far, and that's when they become extremists. And we really need to move away from that because there is no room for extremists. People have lost their lives because of extremists on both sides. People who are anti-abortion have killed doctors and staff who have, conducted abortions. Well, that's not our place to judge, and people think it is. And that's why a lot of people have problems with organized religion, and it's not religion or Jesus or God or the Holy Spirit or anything like that that's causing these negative reactions and things. It's actually the people who were given the free will to do what they do. So sitting on the fence, there's nothing wrong with that. You do not have to be a diehard staunch liberal or a diehard staunch Republican or a diehard staunch left-winger or right-winger or extremist. You don't have to do that. You can be objective. You can be impartial. You can be the person who helps be the good in this world, who helps make the change. Like Gandhi said, be the change in the world you wish to see. Don't do it just to appease others or because it seems like the right thing to do. Because I'm going to tell you, you get too radical or too extreme on any position or issue or cause or anything, and it's going to cause you some severe stress, heartache, maybe some jail time, maybe death. You never know. I mean, that's how extreme and radical people can get about things. From mental health issues to causes, societal causes, to community issues, to equality issues. I mean, religious issues, which is one of the biggest ones of them all. So, you know, don't let yourself be caught in that trap, okay? So there's nothing wrong with sitting on the fence, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because when I sit on the fence, I have one leg on the left side, I have one leg on the right side. I can look down at both, not down necessarily at people, but at both sides of the issues I can look at, and I can say, hey, you know, I see your point and I see your point, and let's find a common resolution for these issues that appeases all parties without having to negatively impact anybody involved or companies involved or anything like that. So there's no problem with you sitting on the fence. If you have any more questions about that, or you have any topics that you want me to talk about or anything, please, you know, comment, subscribe, let me know, but be nice with your comments, you know. I'm open to, you know, feedback, but I'm not open to negative constructive criticism. Even though they consider it constructive, it still is criticizing. So, you know, just be kind, you know, just be kind, like I always say. So I'm going to end now because I have some work I got to get done. So I will talk with you all later. You all have a great day. Stay well, stay safe, isolate, keep yourselves well, follow the COVID things. We're not completely out of the woods with that yet, so don't act like we are. I'm glad to see a lot of people are following that, even though they have to go out for essentials. So good on you all for doing that. And I'm going to go ahead and sign out. So have a good one. Take care. God bless. Peace.